Let me start that last year in August, the SPLM General Secretariat asked the party leaders to go and thank people of South Sudan for the good work they have done supporting the SPLM in the 21 years of the struggle, and then supporting the SPLM in the implementation of the comprehensive peace agreement, for which went for 6.5 years, and then in the referendum and the raise of the flag, declaration of the nation. When we visited the Teny states, I went to one of the states. I visited all the counties in the state, and even in some of the counties visited the Payams, which is a lower level of administration. When we brought all the reports, generally the people and members of the SPLM were saying the SPLM has lost vision and direction. We expect this to be discussed by the leadership. The leadership up to today refused to discuss these views of our members, grassroots members. However, yesterday we started the meeting of National Liberation Council. The statement made by the chairman was a very hostile statement, which did not give room for a call we made earlier, a day earlier, for political dialogues between the leaders of the movement. However, we discussed two documents. One of the documents, we disposed of it in less than half an hour. That's the manifesto. When we came to discuss the Constitution has contentious issues, and I want to enumerate. There is a provision in the draft which says the deputies of the chairman would be nominated by the chairman, and that the Politburo, which is the highest body, would also be nominated by the chairman. The Secretary General would be nominated by the chairman. We shows that there will be only the chairman that will be elected by the convention, and probably the National Liberation Council. The rest of the structures, it would be the chairman that will be nominating them. Now, to me, that's a very undemocratic constitution. First of all, it kills the SPLM because the SPLM will age. It will not allow the SPLM to renew. We need the SPLM to renew by bringing in new cadres, young people coming up to leadership. But if the whole process of renewal is dependent on one person, the view of the chairman, we said we'll end up with an undemocratic constitution. And we don't want to be party to such an undemocratic constitution. Because what will happen is that democracy will not be practiced in the SPLM. This will have repercussions in the general society. Multipartyism will not entrench itself. Building a democratic state would not be possible when it is being championed by a party which is not democratic. So, because we love the party, we love the SPLM, we want the SPLM to spearhead democracy, and for it to spearhead democracy, it must democratize. So we said we should pull out, since the share is dictating everything. The other reason is that an able Secretary General has been dismissed from position of Secretary General and would be dismissed from all the structures of the SPLM without proper investigation, and even the investigators became also the judges, judging him in absentia. We say we cannot be used as a rubber stamp to pass such a resolution dismissing a top leader. On top of that is a liberator who has capabilities. So these are the problems that made us to withdraw. Another thing is that the mode of voting. Internationally, it is known that if you want to discuss serious matters, you use secret ballot as the mode of voting. The chairman and few others are insisting that it must be by show of hands. Show of hands intimidates. Show of hands distorts issues. Why would we subject our party to intimidation? Excuse being given is that our population is illiterate and that our members are predominantly illiterate. But we have done, our population voted in two events, elections of 2010. In South Sudan, each voter, like when I voted, I had to vote 12 times. I voted for the president of the republic then, who was in Khartoum, the president of South Sudan, my governor, and my MPs, and even somewhere at geographical constituencies, somewhere at the party list, somewhere at women list. In total, I had to vote 12 times. In the north, there were only 9. Our people managed to do that election successfully. You see, there were fewer complaints. And the complaints were not because they didn't know how to vote, but because some officials rigged the elections. So our population is conscious. Our members are more conscious than even the population. Secret ballot can be used in the party. But because the chair wants to intimidate the members, he insists on show of hands. So these are the issues that we have been discussing. I want a democratic constitution for the party so that the SPLM can respect other political parties and we become a democratic state.
So what is the way forward from here now?
We will take the matter to our grassroots membership and to the National Convention. We will also evaluate it. What's the best way to do, even? Because we have agreed that our struggle must be within the party. See. Thank you very much. Yeah. Because of these issues, the process is flawed. The process is undemocratic. It will end up into an undemocratic constitution. So we decided, let's pull out. We cannot be used as a rubber stamp for a undemocratic constitution.